I'm being quite trolly. I'm not being expressing myself as I used to back in the day. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just a slight tinge of sophistication. Maybe my ego wants to say that. Okay, cool, whatever, right? I can talk at length without a script. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. A little bit common, little bit dangerous, little bit cool, little bit crazy, little bit weird. Sweet. People immediately perceive you to then be weak. Mentally, or to lack the capacity to see things. And that serves, man. It serves us all, bro, when people think that. One of the 48 laws of power. Appear strong when you are weak and vice versa, right? And I'm saying it in a room full of something, maybe 40 people, where it's kind of like, it's you're kind of losing the value of that statement. But you people all get it. You wouldn't be listening. Some of you are probably asleep, though, to be fair. Like, you're probably just like, the fuck is this nigga talking about? And that's fine too, man. You're one of the people I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You see how that works? Crazy, bro. But that's it. It's people who don't think, who can't think, who don't have to run a monologue, who say, oh, that would be crazy. Sure. Because you're an NPC, a non-playable character, a basic bitch. And that's the problem with the world. Too many basic bitches are voting because they feel through their emotions as opposed to thinking through things logically. You understand? And that's why the world is in trouble. That's why you can look at Joe Biden and say he's a viable candidate over Donald Trump, whereas Donald Trump is being accused of the very same things that Joe Biden has actually done, and yet people still support him. Black communities. He locked up your fathers and brothers for $5 worth of crack. I'm voting for Biden. Why are you voting for Biden? What policies are... Because at least there's no mean tweets. Those mean tweets got North Korea and South Korea to fucking sign a ceasefire, bro. Fuck are you talking about, nigga? That those mean tweets got fucking Israel and Turkey to at least be able to fly over each other's country. What are you talking about? Those mean tweets got four Nobel Peace Prize nominations and was the only person to get to fulfill all of the requirements. And it's things like that make you go, You have to start to understand that the game that's being played is completely different to the game that they're trying to sell you, bro. You better be voting whether it's don't vote for whether it's Trump or RFK Jr., bro. You better be voting one of these anti-establishment individuals who are not cuckolded to the system. You know, RFK has his story arc to complete. So does Donald Trump. They were both robbed. One recently, one ancestrally, of greatness. Their family's name being etched into the history books for actually changing America. But, you know, it's only because I heard RFK Jr.'s wife say, or at least RFK say, well, my wife wouldn't allow me to be VP. That I would say that it's a non-starter, bruv. But RFK, if Trump wins in Trump's cabinet, would be epic. Like Tulsi Gabbard, if she was one of the, do you know what I mean? If she was like, what? Even Vivek, who I don't even trust. These people are warriors, man. So who are you gonna fucking have fight your battles? Somebody who doesn't even think past their own face, or somebody who's crazy enough to strategize, to understand the complexity of a situation, and to create a fucking contingency for every single outcome possible. What are you talking about? And then you want to add insult to injury by trying to laugh as if you've got the... Nigga, shut the fuck up and stay on mute, bro. You get me? That's what I'm saying, Palane. And it took me 20 minutes to say it, but that's what I'm saying. I'm sick of these motherfuckers, bruv. Sick of them, blood. They wouldn't raise sword, grab gun, or fucking run out with shield to protect anybody but themselves, because they don't believe in anybody but themselves, because they're solipsistic. They are the women and children that need saving. Fuck out of here, you're not voting. Fuck out of here, what are you talking about, B? Nigga? Enjoy yourself. Hello?
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Can we just get some appreciation for like how long it took me to insult that nigga?
No, I hear you, bro.
Hey, Alpha.
You broke
Listen,
them down.
I want to see a love heart in the chat, man. Are you man?
Definitely broke that dude down. Yo, so I'm trying to start an agency, bro, and make a whole bunch of agents. I'm gonna be the architect of the Matrix.
I'm already there, bro.
I'm about to start this agency. I'm gonna call it. You know what I'm gonna call it? Kingmakers.
The Kingmakers.
The Kingmakers Consulting Agency.
Isn't that a film already, though?
Who gives a fuck? I don't no idea, to be honest. But someone else said like maybe that shit's taken. But then someone else was like, "Who gives a fuck though? Like just run with it."
Nah, it's something else. There's a film called
You in the preservation chat on X?
Nah, what's all that about?
It's a chat room I made on X. Here, I'm about to add you to it. I thought you're in it. What's your at name on there?
House of Eden.
The fuck? Oh shit, I just followed you. Yo, follow me back. I'm gonna add you to this chat.
Yeah, I did, bro.
Alright. So I got this chat room on here for preservation people. And basically the idea is when you go to post something, make sure you send it to the chat so then everybody can like it and repost it if they think it's dope and help to spread virality for you, you know? So your shit can, get more exposure right away. I just added you.
Shout out to Alpha Barbie. She's about to leave. I just saw that you've added me. Cheers, bro.
You see the Kingmaker shit I just put in there? Or do I have to post it again?
Hold on.
Here, look at this shit.
You have to post it again, mate.
I posted it again.
That shit.
You fuck with it? I just did that chatting tonight.
Hold on, mate. King, that's dope, bro. That's dope. It's a little bit off center, I think.
Fuck.
To the right.
Yeah.
You can see it, yeah?
Yeah.
It might be an illusion because there's more white on the right hand side, but I think just the space, 2 spaces to the right, man.
I'm about to fix that.
Or just change the length by cropping it. Yeah, that's dope. That's actually really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's cool, bro. Kingmakers.
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to start like a agency.
So talk me through it. What are we doing?
Alright, so basically, dude, like, you know me by now. Fucking, and what I'm up to. So, basically, it would be a branding and marketing agency. And we would hyper-specific target political campaigns, and then certain types of businesses. So we would target casinos, hotels, and restaurants. And then naturally, we're going to end up getting entertainment industry business. So basically, it's a marketing and branding agency that consults with like numerous industries, but everything we do is extremely. We don't work with just anybody. You know, our clientele is like hyper specific in that our values align. You know what I'm saying? And
I hear what you're saying.
So it's not like I'll ever work for the DNC. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like I'm ever going to be, you know, doing interior design work for brothels. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean I'm not going to work in politics and I'm not going to work in hospitality.
That's cool. Make it happen. I'm making something happen with my BLM movement, Black Lives Matter. The point is I'm going to get like a shit ton of content creators who are conservatives, and we're going to work alongside each other to kind of create content, cross-pollinate on different platforms. But the ultimate goal is to use this as a basis for something I'm sort of creating myself, and that's to become a creator operator. So I will be working with creators that are already out there and getting them deals, managing them in a sense. So helping them create courses, helping them create books or whatever, just stuff that they can give to their audience. Just to kind of get them paid and then take a percentage of that.
Well, bro, mad funny because that's like kind of the real like business model for the
Kingmakers.
For Kingmakers is because 100%. Like based on my experience and the people who are involved in experiences that these creative agencies that do branding and marketing in entertainment also do it in politics, and they also do it in hospitality, but they only work with the DNC, and they only work with Hollywood, and they only work in fucking, you know, this New World Order alignment, and very much bought and sold by Pfizer, basically. So, you know, there's a huge opening there because the only people that are really running creative shit in politics for the right is Trump's people, and he's got like two groups that work under him that does pretty much the whole right establishment.
That's so mad because that's exactly what I want to work. Go on. That's exactly what I want to.
And it's like kind of over. There's more than enough business to go around.
Sure.
And like, because think about it, there's literally like dozens and dozens of these agencies making millions and millions of dollars hands over fist for the left, but then there's only two for the right, and they're like pretty much getting to, you know, be wolves in a hen house, and they get all the business and shit. So I don't know. My girl can explain it better than me. Here, go ahead, explain it some. I gotta go to that.
Basically, non-establishment candidates need digital marketing. Especially, you know, you got a lot of people that aren't tech savvy. There's a lot of political campaigns that need help with that aren't so hooked up with
You're like the stars are aligning, mate. What's your name? Steph. My name's Augustus. I mean, you know how to pronounce that. You know how to spell it. Hilarious. So, I was just thinking. I've been thinking this for some time. Like, I really want to work with the Trump movement because I'm a filmmaker, right? my films are good. Like my little short like adverts, because I come from advertising. They're very. I'm going to post something in the chat because people will think like, this nigga's just talking absolute rubbish. And I'm not. You might think my work is rubbish, and that's fine. You obviously don't have good taste. But no, I'm joking. No, just check out my work. I mean, if it's not for everybody. I literally just do love what I do.
Nah, you're sick, bro. He's sick, y'all. He's just being humble. He's just being humble. He's just being humble. This man is a savage with the creative shit. But yeah, no, that's also why, because you're a savage, is why I feel so comfortable being able to talk about this shit out loud, especially in front of people. Because it's not for everybody, bro. It really isn't. It's not for everybody. That's my whole point too, bro. Like that's the market, is that it's not for everybody. We're the kingmakers. You know what I'm saying? And it's not,
bro. That's it. Hey, sign me up, bro. And sign me up because I need it. Sign me up, guys. As long as I'm fucking like yourself, bro. Because everything that you're talking about is everything that I wanted to do. And it's funny because I consider myself a kingmaker, bro. And that's the fucking even because people are I'm not an alpha male, bro. If I have to put a label in it, I might call myself a Sigma. I don't roll with the fucking gangs. And you know what I'm like, Augustus? Like, I'll fucking lead shit, and I'll make sure everybody's in positions of power and let you be the king, bro. But I'm making sure behind the scenes, you know what I'm about. You know exactly what I'm about, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So you already know that this is what I'm born to do, guys. You understand what I'm saying?
I'll definitely have you come and work with us as a talent. I mean, that's like my whole thing right now is basically I'm building the network for Kingmakers.
Do I have to start my own company, rival, call it the Queenmakers, bro? Like, what are we
talking? Nah, bro, I'm telling you now, like, I was just in a meeting today with someone who ran Ron Paul's campaign. You remember Ron Paul?
I know Ron Paul, yeah, he's sick.
Yeah, so I was just basically running this whole idea by him today too. I mean, everybody thinks it's a great idea, and that's what we're gonna do.
Give me.
We're just building the company out right now. I think it's gonna be probably like 5 to 10 people to start out, but my idea is basically we run multiple contracts at a time. We're a consulting agency.
Put me on head of film, bro.
Well, that's the point. It's that we work with a lot of people who are talented and we plug them in. When we have politics, we have a request. Whatever industry we're working with, when we have a request and somebody in our team has that talent, we'll basically contract that person, hire that person for that project.
Listen, you're not listening to me, bro. Right now, I've invested money in a fucking...
Yeah, how many creatives did you sign up already? Like, what's the talent?
I've got a few video editors I've got on LinkedIn. I've actually reached out to about 400. I think I've got about 400 and something.
Are you serious?
Video editors that I've got on LinkedIn that I could just sort of ping.
Are they international or are they American or what?
They're a mixture. I've got Indian, I've got England, I've got all sorts. But again, this is me building up my own thing for Emotive Impact. But what I wanted to do was transition to be able to get people to work. And again, like I don't know their politics, so they might not be, what's it called, but what I'm saying to you is this. I've been working on sort of a campaign to... working on a campaign on LinkedIn, kind of harvesting data. I've got a platform right now and I've got access to 76, 79, let's just say 76 million contacts. And I'm kind of going through the system now, and I'm literally creating mailboxes to my domain as we speak. And I'm testing out particular types of emails using certain formula to kind of get people to want to respond back to what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, yeah, what you're doing is exactly what I'm doing, and I have some tools that I think will be of use.
You're based in London, right?
I'm based in just outside of London at the moment, yeah. England, not London anymore.
Well, I don't know about politics, but that's not going to be the only thing that we're
Yeah, with the politics shit, bro, there might be like some laws in place that make it so we can't work with people who are based outside of the U.S. But we're not just going to be working in just politics. We're going to be working in, like I said, like we're hyper specific with what it is we're trying to do business wise. So casinos, restaurants, hotels, and entertainment.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why don't the two of you just apply to Google and Meta and make like 400,000 a year and call it a day? That'll be more than your business makes in the first year.
Because I'm already making a fuck ton of money right now per year, bro.
That could be a thing.
No, I'm saying.
You can fucking make, like a.
I'm saying afterwards. 2 years from now, like you have now the curriculum vitae, the resume to essentially, go work for Facebook or Google.
I'm talking about fucking going toe to toe with the Facebook Google establishment and taking a fucking piss on their face and telling them it's rain.
You fell for the troll, or you have to be trolling. That's not a serious question, man.
No, it's not a troll. I think that honestly they would hire you because, like, in the future, people's perspectives will be different.
No shit, they would hire me, bro. I'm not trying to work for them, no, bro.
I know, but I'm just saying that. I mean,
this isn't for
don't poo-poo any.
The level conversation I'm trying to have right now isn't for the everyday person. This is for people who have like super high creative IQ. This is for people who are potentially mentally unstable because that's the only type of person that's able to wrap their mind around the way I'm trying to move with this shit. Is we're basically going to be influencing industry, influencing society, influencing civilization in ways that you see these types of companies like Meta or X or whatever are capable of doing. I mean, the whole idea is basically build up our culture, build up our community, and build up our families, and do that in reverse.
Let's go.
You see what I'm saying? So you build up the family, you build up the community, then you build up the culture. And then once you do that, you break into politics, start building up society, then you start building up civilization. You see what I'm saying? And this is the job of the kingmaker. And that's what we're doing. We ain't the most powerful people in the room. We're the ones who make the most powerful people in the room the most powerful people in the room. So who's truly the most powerful person in the room? The king? Or the kingmaker? You see what I'm saying?
Bro.
Yeah, but everybody's technically the king. So, I mean, all communication is hypnosis. You're in the communications industry business. I'm just saying that anybody who throws money at your feet, whether it's a customer or an employer, there's no fucking difference. You still gotta, make your income.
I'm just saying, bro, like we could either take the $400,000 a year thing, keep our heads down and our mouths shut, or we could fucking take our dicks out and fucking put them to the fucking measuring tape and see who wins, because we're gonna win. That's the reality of the situation.
Well,
piss in the face is Mark Zuckerberg and tell him that it's raining.
I agree. Zuckerberg is a faggot, but my point is, these hotels or these restaurants are very difficult businesses to run marketing and advertising for.
Trump got into hotels. Trump got into casinos. He got into restaurants, and then he got into politics. And the people that hold on real quick before you rudely interrupt. The point I'm making is that he didn't hire an agency when he got into politics to create the new Republican brand, the Trump brand. He already had it. He just migrated it over, and that agency had never been in politics before.
What you're saying is you've noticed the thing that many people don't seem to understand, bro. and it's like I want you to finish, but I want you to know that I see what you're saying, and it's
You see what I'm saying?
100%. Be quiet, bro. What you're talking about is man. I'm gonna put you in the audience. I don't know who you are, bro.
He's
Like,
like one of them guys that are like intellectual faggot.
okay, that's even worse, bro. So
Dude, he's like gonna be like, you're not vaccinated, so.
the thing is, it's like, okay, I explain to people, when you're trying to sell a product, the traditional way to market something to somebody is to say, we have this new thing. Apple buy into your emotions and they appeal to your need to want to be a part of a movement. But and so they're genius at cult building. Apple are not producers of products. They are producers of culture. Do you understand what I'm saying? And in their capacity to produce culture, to produce philosophies that drive a culture, or at least have people that subscribe to a psychographic that they feed. Well, that doesn't really actually mean anything. They feed a genre of people, right, with a similar type of psychographic. It's kind of what I'm saying, right? They then create products and serve those people. So they are in effect using their customers as they're solving a problem, but it's genius. It's like you're using your customers as cult members who perpetuate your capacity to invest in R&D by charging preposterous prices for things that cost a third of the price, and people are willing to pay it because the product itself is a symbol of their membership to the cult, and that's genius, bro. It's like wearing your trousers down low when you're listening to hip hop, or wearing a red fucking hat if you're a Trump supporter. Do you know what I'm going to say? It's like that symbol of having the iPhone, of having the Apple on your laptop. It's powerful.
It's the most powerful iconography on the planet Earth.
Of course. But the second thing is this. When you put the next level up from that, I've got an idea on, I've got this thesis that I put on, sort of put together, and it's basically that authenticity is going to be the new black, right? Like it's the new gold. Like when you can be authentic, which is why TikTok is so powerful, because it's no fancy videos, it's just human to human, it's just UGC, user generated content. The more real and raw and honest you are, the people will kind of gravitate towards that, because everything on social media.
That, bro. That's one of the main reasons for my own personal success, bro. And you know that too from you knowing me. Like that's one of the main reasons I believe I've found success in my career is that right there, just being genuine. Authenticity is key.
I like you because you're so fake.
Yeah, dude. Like, no, that's a real interesting thing. If that shit is real, bro.
Bro,
There's like
real,
science behind it, type shit.
It's real, man. I don't know. I've been studying cults and ethical cult building for the past 2 years. I've been studying how cult leaders, at least how companies employ the philosophies that allow and create authority amongst a group of people. Group dynamics, spiral dynamics, all of this shit.
Apple is definitely one of the most powerful cult brands there are, and you know,
100%.
just in terms of like women, you know, and seeing how they behave with their phones, and then actually doing field testing and seeing that it's an inferior product, and how just totally fucking whipped they are on Apple. Their whole lives are just uploaded into Apple.
The last thing I'll say is this, because I do talk a lot, bro. I've just got a lot to say and share, right? Is that the way to market today, right? And the way to really market a product isn't to market the product. It's not. The way to market the product. So, like, okay, cool. Check this out. The traditional means of marketing a food blender would be to put an advert on TV, maybe cost $250,000, $1 million, or whatever, per slot. You know, at 5 p.m. in the afternoon, because it's the time that women are cooking, and so whatever, right? So it's the key demographic of watching a particular TV show, or maybe it's 12 noon or whatever it is, right? And you say, okay, cool, I've got to put out this advert, and it's going to cost you maybe
millions of dollars or whatever,
right?
for Super Bowl ads.
So maybe it's costing you like 10 million a month, right? Let's just say it's 5. Let's just say it's 4 because that's an easy number.
I think it was like
right?
4 million for a Super Bowl ad this year.
I mean, like, what the fuck are we talking, right? But that's to sell your food processor. But that's one product that you have. You have many fucking products. You have a range of knives. You have ovens. You have fucking something to, I don't know. You have whatever, like ovens as big as your head. Now, the traditional mean would, like I said, would be to present the product. The second generation of that would be to sponsor on something, to put the products on YouTube. Somebody sees the product before they watch a video, but the likelihood of the entire video is slim because nobody wants to watch past the 5 seconds unless it's of an interest of theirs. If you're smart, you will sponsor a show because now people are losing the capacity to advertise to gain ad revenue. So you sponsor somebody's show and you say to them, I'm going to pay you, if they're a big YouTuber, I don't know, 50K per show or something stupid like I don't know. Or if they've got, you say to them, the YouTuber will say to the audience, visit this store and if you use my fucking code, you'll get 10% off, and really, they're getting 10% out. It's a whole move, right? Cool, that's the thing. But the real genius would be for you as the manufacturer of these products to set up your own YouTube fucking show, bro. And you get some motherfucker who looks good, who sounds cool, talking about making recipes, vegan shit, all kinds of shit. Right? And that person, you pay them 50K a month, 20K a month. And you spend no money really on the production of